Hey friends, Mr. Producer here, and I wanted to let you know that registration for the Equip Expo 2022 is officially open. Brian has partnered with Equip to help save you 50%. That's right, not 10%, but 50% off registration. Now, if you want to support Brian and all of the amazing, helpful content that he puts out, this is a great way to do it. We'll be sharing more details as they come down the pike, but we can't wait to see you at the biggest green industry trade show of the year right there in Louisville, Kentucky, October the 19th through the 21st. Don't forget to register today with the link that's in the show notes and use the promo code BRIAN. That's BRIAN.
You're now listening to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. Straightforward, no nonsense business advice. Completely unfiltered. Grow your business. Grow your life. Now, here's your host, Brian Fullerton.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. It is your host, Brian Fullerton, here, hanging with you guys. Well, good morning. I'm really excited about having another great guest interview for you guys lined up today. We're joined none other than Stephen Cochran here with Cochran Lawn Care over from Hampton Cove, Alabama. Stephen, good morning. How you doing, brother?
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Oh, just living the dream, man. About to run off actually later this afternoon to go hang out with the guys. We're actually recording this on the weekend, and I'm actually about to head over to the Pew Pew range and get in some target practice. You know what I'm saying? So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes, sir. As things ratchet up, you got to just make sure that you're sharp. I don't know, something like that, right? So.
Oh yeah.
But I always try to take my guys up there and some of my subcontractor friends and buddies, and then my younger brother gets to go with me. So that's on our agenda today. So I got a hard stop here in about a half hour. But how's things going in your neck of the woods, brother? What's new down in Alabama?
Man, we're staying busy, growing like crazy. Just trying to get over the spring rush,
Amen to that. Amen to that. How's things been down there for you guys?
Going good. Trying to handle new employees, new customers. I think 2 weeks ago we had a whole week of rain, so everyone had to get skipped. We just way too wet.
Oh yeah,
and so just dealing with the weather and just growing, man. Just very, very blessed. We are growing like crazy. Last year we had like 40-ish clients, and this year we're at 70 right now. And so,
wow,
just growing, man. It's crazy how the business grows and dealing with certain things of just, growing pains.
Yep. What? How long have you guys been in business? And how long have you had Cochran Lawn Care?
So I started my business in 2013, just as extra side money. I was a foreman for one of the biggest companies here in Hampton Cove. We did 400 houses a week, and that was a bunch of HOAs. And so 2016, I left that company and became a career firefighter. So I am on shift every third day at the fire hall. And, 14, 15, the business was kind of like a side gig, just extra money.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it started growing and becoming a legit business. I'd say probably 2018, 19, somewhere in there. And sorry, my kid's in the background.
Yeah, you're good.
So yeah. Anyways, it's we've had it probably for a good 5 years. Actually, like a legit business with insurance and license, and just learning all the things about business is what we're doing right now.
I love it, man. I love it. So this is your 7th maybe season or 8th season then technically?
Yes. I've actually, running it. Yeah, we're just started having employees last year. So really going strong now.
There you go. There you go. Well, I'm really excited about hearing a little bit more from your story today, because you guys got a lot of great things going on, and then and I know that because I've been able to catch up with you for maybe maybe 3 years, a little while here. I know because we did a coaching call. Maybe when did we do our first coaching call? It's probably taking it back.
2020.
Yeah,
was that right?
It's got to be 2 years ago. It's got to be 18 months to 2 years ago.
Yes.
Because you were trying to figure out a couple different things all at once, and like you said, growing pains. And then I saw you at Expo or Equip, or whatever you guys want to call it now.
Yeah.
But I don't think I get to see you at the 2020 because they canceled the show. And then
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'm just trying to think the timeline here. And then 2021. I saw you there, and then you were there with your wife, right? Is it Jamie?
Correct.
I think.
Yep.
So I saw you guys. Actually, Jamie came and tackled me because we were walking by, and she's like, "Hey, my husband loves you. Like, he watches all your stuff." And and then you guys had that cool green and black jersey on, and I said, "I'm like, what's up, man?" You're like, "Dude, we had a coaching call a little over a year ago, and you reminded me who you were." And I'm like, "Oh my god, like, dude, that's you in the flesh. Like, I get to meet all of you guys in person."
Oh yeah.
And put a face to the name. So that was actually really, really fun. And I grabbed you because you were just like so excited. So I grabbed the camera and I'm like, dude, say all this into the camera. Like, this is good stuff. So you had grown your business, almost doubled it, I think, in that 18 months since.
Yeah. And that was just from the coaching call and the postcards from Postcard Mania. And
that's right. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah. Great testimony. By the way, a lot of you guys, I'm getting DMs every day and text messages and emails from you guys. Might have got a Postcard Mania mailer in the mail. And I wanted to do a little test because I mailed them out to everybody on my mailing list. And I said, so everybody that's sending me photos and messages, they're like, "Hey man, is this you?" It just proves that a postcard will get in your hand if you mail it. So I'm trying to, I'm kind of being funny, but if you guys need great postcard designs, and we have the templates you can buy at Entrepreneur Academy and then mail them out and get them printed up with Postcard Mania, ask for Samantha Held. She'll help you guys out. But well, we'll get your testimony on that here in a minute when we come back from listening to today's show sponsors and announcements. But man, business is booming for you in the last 18 months. That is really, really cool. And I'm glad to hear that because it's more money, more options, and gives you guys the opportunity to take care of your family that much more. So let's do this really quick. We're going to hear from today's show sponsors and announcements and kick it over to Marty, Mr. Producer, down in the ATL. And then when we come on back, we're going to hear a little bit more from Stephen Cochran with Cochran Lawn Care, joining us from Hampton Cove, Alabama. Guys, hang tight. We'll come right on back.
Looking for one place to find all the gear you need? Then Ballard-Inc.com is what you've been looking for. With over 30 years in the industry and 22 years selling high-quality products, we've got you covered. From mower gear, trailer racks, mower blades, safety gear, and more, you'll find everything you need to maximize your efforts and protect your gear in one place. We are constantly bringing you new products to make you effective, efficient, safe, and profitable. Make sure to use Brian's 10 to save 10% at checkout. We've made our website even better and easier to use, so head over to Ballard-Inc.com today and gear up. We appreciate the support and hope you have a great season.
All right, Stephen, well, we're going back to you, my friend. So let's go back to 2013. You were working for a larger outfit. What made you decide to go all in and start a lawn care business on the side and start your own hustle?
So pretty much, it's kind of what I knew. I grew up on a farm. I was cutting grass on our 20 acres. Just kind of grew up doing it, man, and saw where the extra side money could help out, Mm-hmm. So just started doing it. Got a little John Deere mower and just started doing 2 or 3 yards a week, and just kept growing, man, and just kept growing to the point to where, I couldn't do all my yards and still work for this big company as a foreman.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I was also wanted always to be a firefighter, and finally got my chance in 2016. And so a firefighter schedule is only, which it differs across the U.S., but down here, you're on shift every third day. You only work 10 days a month, which in returns is about, 110, 120 days a year. That's it.
Wow.
So you have 2 days off. You have 24 hours on, 48 off. And that's great. So like this week, I was only on shift on Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday. And this morning got off, came home. But that allows you to do more stuff than your regular guy who works 8 to 5 for a business or office job or something like that.
Sure.
So,
now,
but it really allowed us to grow the business more.
Okay. Let me interrupt you really quick. Is that still considered full-time firefighting? I guess with that schedule?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is my, I guess you could say, primary job.
Okay.
I'm a career paid, career firefighter. And, but that's the schedule that firefighters have. Some have different schedules, but that's the majority of firefighters is every third day, 24 on, 48 off. So.
Gotcha. Okay. I just wanted to clarify really quick because I didn't know if that was part-time or full-time, but, but 10 days a month. I mean, I know a lot of people these days only working 10 days a month and they don't call them firefighters. You know what I mean? So they,
exactly. So
that's funny.
Yeah, but it's for us, it's a really good job. You know, I have retirement, I have insurance. I have 4 kids and a wife, that are all covered under insurance. So that's something that, unless my business just absolutely takes off and, you know, is several $100,000 in the future.
You got a good thing. Yeah,
good thing going. So
what do you have, boys, girls, and what are the ages?
So I have a 9-year-old boy, a 7-year-old boy, a 4-year-old girl, and then a 16-month-old boy that's following me around.
Wow, that's
right now. So full house. Full house.
I was gonna say, Liz is getting ready to go this morning, so like I got Emmy on my arm, and I'm like, hey, I got a podcast in a few minutes, but she's like rushing. I'm like, I can start it with her on my arm, and she's it's just like, dude, it's so different with kids, like blocking and tackling, and I've had the detractors out there. They're like, I wonder if you're still gonna be able to create a bunch of content now that you have kids, and I'm like, you just divide and conquer. You do it different, like
correct.
Early mornings, late nights.
Time management.
That's right. That's right, man. I did a podcast last summer. It's called Reason or Excuse. And it's like you can make excuses to not make things happen, or you can use those little kiddos as reasons to still make things happen, guys. And
you get that right.
It doesn't matter if you got lawns to cut, fires to put out, literally or figuratively. And or you want to, podcast and create YouTube videos, guys. I mean, it's just, some people look at it as like a setback. Other people look at it as like motivation, and I had a little baby girl. I don't know if I've slept in 10 months, man. I'm more motivated now than ever, so. But
just wait until you have 4.
Well, we do want to have 3 or 4. That's a fact. We'll probably stop at 3 though. Is what we always tell people because, well, I mean, that 1 out of every 4 kids are Asian, right, Steven? So it's.
Yeah. So.
Did he just say that on air? Yeah, it's unfiltered. I can say what I want. It's
unfiltered.
That's a funny joke right there. If you can't laugh at that, you can't laugh at anything. All right. So let me ask you this. So are you still working the firefighter gig right now, and then you still got the lawn care business on the side? Is what you're saying?
That is correct. That's correct. So this year, pretty much the goal is. So like I said, I have 2 days off. I'm able to cut and work and go do landscaping with my guys. I'm able to kind of monitor things. Last year, whenever I was on shift, nobody worked. The business did not make any money whatsoever. So a goal for this year was, even when I'm on shift, the business makes money.
Okay.
And we have really accomplished that pretty well. The guys are fixing to start going out on their own on lawn care. They've done a bunch of landscape enhancements by themselves already this year. So, like I said, that has really, really worked out for us. So that's been a goal this year, and it's been doing well.
That's awesome. How many guys do you have working for you right now?
I have two. One guy was with me last year. He's kind of my right-hand man, but he is going to go up towards your way in Iowa and go to college in 8 weeks.
Oh no!
So I'm losing him. The other guy is brand new. He is just started in March. So he's kind of sliding into the other guy's spot here soon, and
taking over.
Just teaching him, learning, trying to get him accustomed to the heat, and just trying to grow, man.
Yeah. So 70 lawns on the side. What's the size of the lawns you guys are doing? Little properties, big properties? Probably. Are you guys more rural in Alabama? You said you're on 10 acres. So is that kind of what you guys are dealing with over there?
No. So I live out in the county. If I drive 5 minutes north, that's where Hampton Cove is. It's 100% quarter acre subdivision lots.
Oh wow. Okay.
There's some half acre, but mainly eighth to a quarter acre lots. Mm-hmm. All day long.
Good.
And so
cool.
We have 3 routes. They're all averaging 15 to 18, 20 houses per route.
Okay.
And so.
And now you guys are able to get most
our
of
bread and butter.
Yeah, 8 to 4, probably 8 to 5 every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and we're really trying to. We've actually done a very, very good job this year of getting more into the $2,000 to $3,000, $5,000 landscape jobs. Small tear outs, new install, stuff like that, and it has done extremely well this year. It has really. I know me and you were talking a few days ago. We did our best month ever this past month, and just goes to show you that. Hard work pays off, blessings pay off, and we've done well.
Let me ask you this. I'm really excited about hearing that. How are you managing everything with the fire department, the family, and then the business? There's a lot of guys out there. We've heard from the Mitchell Gordys and my guys over in Jersey, like Mike Covey and Vince, and a bunch of great guys over there. Mike Garvey, and a lot of these guys are PD and troopers and first responders, right? I mean, so many people listen to the show, first responders, and I call them weekend. Some other folks are weekend warriors, where they're just doing Friday, Saturday, Sundays with they're 8 to 5, and then they can mow on the weekends. And some people are teachers, that get summers off, and this is a great side hustle for them. And they've got the infinite labor pool of their high school kids, and basketball kids or baseball kids, all that fun stuff. So how are you managing all this with a beautiful big family, a great career going with the fire department, and then 75 lawns? That's stout. So how are you? Is it manageable? Are you going insane? No right or wrong answer, but I know a lot of people like, how is he doing it all? That would be one of my questions.
Last month was very, very difficult. We had a total of 6 landscape jobs on the books. That did not include the mulch and the shrub trimming and the scalping and the lawn care and maintenance. It was very difficult. On top of my kids playing baseball. So it was very difficult. I know that one thing that has really, really helped is yard book that has really helped us out in kind of scheduling. And my wife kind of handles the stuff at the house, kind of my assistant with scheduling and estimates and just kind of my sidekick.
Sure.
To where I can kind of float back and forth in between my career job and doing estimates and coordinate with her. Hey, call this customer, let them know this, so on and so forth.
Okay. Okay.
So right now, I feel like that we're past the spring rush, and we're fixing to hit, cruise control for the next 3 months.
Yeah, that's getting over the spring hump, man. We were just talking about that on a show earlier this week or last week, and I'm telling you what, it's if you can hold on for those first 10 weeks, it's like the roller coaster, the first big drop and the first loop-de-loo or two. That's the spring rush. And then, you get wind burn and all that stuff. And then it's kind of, like you said, put on cruise control and autopilot through, maybe late June, July, August. And then it's like another rush to get all the money in and collect your nuts before fall, So, but that's when you hit that booster button on the roller coaster and they like resend you through the last third of it. But well, let me ask you this really quick. Just to kind of glance on and dancing on a couple different topics. I really would encourage you guys to follow Steven on Instagram. He's got a pretty cool account and a lot of great photos. And one thing I really think stands out with you guys is your branding. You guys have this green and black color scheme, great jerseys, great signage on your equipment, your trailers. Can you talk about that for a few minutes? Who came up with that, and what do you think about all your marketing and branding? Because I think just from an outside looking in, it definitely differentiates you guys.
Yeah, so that's one thing that a lot of guys down here. Son, sorry about that. So he's a lot of companies down here wear just basic T-shirts, man. And so we wanted something that's different, stand us out, look different. And I found a website called Finprint, and they're out of Canada. They really address the pressure washing side of businesses, but they actually will do anything. Sports jerseys, doesn't matter. And so they came up with a design, went back and forth. We have John Deere mowers, and we have white trucks. So I kind of combined all that and came up with this lightweight jersey material. And we have been getting compliments like crazy.
Yeah.
We know who y'all are. Y'all's branding is amazing. Y'all stand out. There's no one else like y'all. And so we kind of transitioned with that theme onto our trucks and trailers, and just kind of went from there. And that's probably been one of the best ROI that we've had out of marketing and everything else. So
that's awesome. Well, it's funny because when I saw you guys at Equip, by the way, quick little plug for you guys to get your Equip tickets for 50% off with code Brian. I know a lot of you guys have been registering for that, but that's where I saw and met Steven for the first time. And I was walking by you guys and I'm like, those are some sharp. I saw you once or twice. I didn't know who you guys were because it's 20,000 people there, but I vividly remember seeing the green and black jerseys and I'm like, those are some pretty dope jerseys. Like, I don't know who that is or what company that is. And then I was crossing paths with you guys. And then, like I said, your wife grabbed me and I was like, oh my God, like the green and black jersey people, like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, well, hey, Steven, nice to meet you. And you're like, dude, we've done a coaching call. And then, that whole deal. And I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome. So if you guys want to check him out or bug him later, message him on Instagram and, get some ideas for your shirts or merch or whatever for your company, check it out because it is really, really unique. And I think it really separates you guys out there in the marketplace. Like you said, there's so many folks just wearing raggedy t-shirts and raggedy is a term I've learned from Paul, which I think means janky. I'm getting cultured by Mr. Jameson over here, but raggedy. And it's funny, there's so many times I'm like talking to someone, I'm like, yeah, that's so raggedy. And I'm like, God dang it, Paul, like you're in there, man. Like it's,
yeah.
I've heard it 1,000 times. And so I'm repeating words and I'm sure you guys are. Long story short, but well, let me ask you this really quick. We got about 5 minutes left here, and then I do get to get running. But I wanted to ask. By the way, you sent me a photo of some really nice pole barn. Was that you, or is that yours?
That's mine. We're blessed enough we've been running out of my carport for several years.
Yeah,
and we were able to. We've had this property for 3 or 4 years, built a house on it. So we were only a year and a half to 2 years into the whole financial thing.
Okay.
And we were able to refinance our house, pull out some cash, and we're able to build this pole barn, which is 60 by 60 with a 40 by 60 enclosed, and has absolutely been phenomenal. I don't know how I ran the business without it.
Right.
It's
that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
You guys
kind of matches our house. Just now getting power and water to it. So
you said
finally get my little man cave out there, you know?
Dude, I am so excited and, well, not really jealous, but jealous, but excited for you. I'm not in competition with anybody, but I'm like, dude, like that is, yeah, I'm looking at a photo right here he sent me before we started, and I'm like, hey man, nice barn. And then it hit me. I'm like, oh dude, that's yours probably. Like that's the most, yeah. It's a white barn, 2 double black doors, black, bottom fourth, all the way around, black roof, white and black pole barn, 40 by 60. You said what height on that, if you don't mind me asking?
14.
Okay. Man, that is
14-foot sidewalls. Got 2 12 by 12 garage doors, and then a 10 by 12 garage door on the back, for the left side being a pull-through.
Wow. And then what do you got? 2 like 8-foot lean-tos maybe, or 10 foot?
10 foot.
Dang.
Should have went 12, but that was like the package that it came with. I said, hey, I want that building right there exactly. So
wow. I'm telling you what,
yeah.
Give him a follow on Instagram. Are you going to be posting this to the gram eventually? Just curious.
Oh yeah. I'm fixing to do some more. I'm kind of waiting for some lights to be put out there and so on and so forth. So
sure,
it's taken us a little extra while to get power out there, but they're actually going to hook it up this week, and so I'll be able to put some outside lights and do a few posts on it.
If I get the chance to come on down to Alabama, man, I'm gonna bug you and we're gonna do a little shop tour. You know what I'm saying? Because
that'd be great. That'd be great. Hopefully, I can on the left side of the lean-to. If you're looking at the picture, the whole left side is going to be the office, man cave,
wow,
so on and so forth.
Good Lord.
So I'll have you a spare bedroom, Brian.
Well, I will take you up on that offer, my friend, because that's it's just I love watching people win, man, and you're putting in the work. You're burning the candle at both ends, but you know what? You get the nice rewards and stuff too in life when you do that. Yeah. And that building will be such a blessing for you, your family, your kids, the business. Yeah. Put all the 4-wheelers in there one day for all the little kiddos running around, and
they've already got it. And of course, my wife has a little mini farm here. And
yeah.
So that's her little ordeal.
Yeah, your little slice of heaven over there, you know. And,
yeah, exactly.
What was it a national brand? Did you buy a kit, if you don't mind me asking?
It's the Summertown Metals out of Tennessee. They sell and install pole barns. So yes, I bought a kit. They have a separate contractor that comes out. They installed it. I could have installed it. It doesn't matter. Yep. You get to choose, you know, your options or whatnot. So we were very, very lucky to get that done before everything went high.
Oh yeah,
because they were installing it in December, and now it's $10,000 more right now.
Oh, I at a minimum, yeah, absolutely.
It's ridiculous, man.
I was talking to Mitchell Gordon. He got his kit for like 40-50 grand, and anyway, it's his numbers. I'm not going to give it all away, but long story short, I'm getting quotes for stuff, and I'm like, Mitchell, there's no way.
Yeah.
And he's like, he ordered his in like 19, I think, and got it 6 months later, or whatever the story was. And I'm like, because I'm just bugging people about numbers, and I'm like, there's no, bro. I'm like, I can't even. I think mine went up that much in quote, and it's just ridiculous. Steel, wood, the whole deal. But man,
it is.
I am literally so pumped for you, man. Anyway, not to oogle about the pole barn for the whole show, but so well, let's do this really quick. We're gonna probably button it up right here. Just a kind of a short and sweet one today, but I'd love to get you back on the show, and I want to hear a little bit more about maybe next time talking about equipment, how you're able to manage the guys while you're working. There's a lot of stuff we didn't get to touch on today, but I do really, really appreciate you getting the time this morning to jump on the show. We've been trying to line this up for about a week or two, and I'm like, hey man, weekends are apparently my only, kind of free time right now. So when you had
I feel you.
Yeah, so you get in where you fit in, as our friend Keith Kelfa says. But while we got you, really quick, anything you want to leave these guys while we have you on the show for this first time?
Man, I just appreciate it. I'm very honored to be on your show. Just everyone out there, just keep grinding. Everyone will have their win, whether it's a shop, whether it's new trucks, new mowers. Just keep grinding, and it'll eventually pay off.
There you go. Amen to that, man. Have the dream, and what did they say? Have the dream, make the plan, forget the dream, and just work the plan. And eventually, the dream will come true if you just work the plan. So it's exciting, man. I'm pumped for you. There's so much more that we can talk to. I'm kind of bummed that we got to cut this one short, but we'll definitely get you back on. Are you interested in coming back on? Maybe another month or two, and we'll get it a little part two.
Oh yeah.
Amen to that. Well, we've been having a lot of folks down south. We've had Georgia on, we've had Alabama on, we've had Tennessee. So it's really cool to hear all you guys from down south. And I've been trying to talk slower. Okay, you guys, stop throwing chairs at me. All right. So I'm up north. Yeah. We talk fast. So
yeah, down here everything's slow. Everything's slow.
Yeah. Well, you guys talk slow, but you guys are sharp as a whip. I'll tell you that. You guys always impress me with all the folks that I have on the show, and you guys are doing it right. So well, Stephen, we appreciate the time, man. Where can people find you one more time if they want to kind of go down that rabbit hole of following with Cochran Lawn Care?
Yeah, just on Instagram, Cochran Lawn Care. Look for the cool logo, and that's pretty much all the social media that we have right now. We do have Facebook. That's more for local clientele. But as far as the lawn care community, our Instagram, Cochran Lawn Care.
Awesome, man. And are you guys going to be at Equip again this year, or are you guys coming up to LAL?
We're going to try. It's a little difficult with 4 kids. So, yeah, we're going to try. Try to go back up there and actually enjoy it. Your very first time, man, it's just a shock.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to try to go up there and actually breathe and enjoy everything this time. So
amen to that. Yeah, first time you go to Equip, you're look like a deer looking at headlights, and
100%.
We tell
and it doesn't matter what you hear about it. You're still going to be shocked. Like I heard you and Trifecta and just all these people talking about how big it is, and you walk in and it's like, oh wow, this is huge.
Yeah.
And then you realize I'm only in the front section. There's a whole nother wing over there with hardscaping. Then there's outside.
We try to communicate best we can with words, but it's like the best analogy I heard somebody say was it's like listening to your favorite band, on their CD, their album, or whatever, and you're like, man, that's a great album, or great from Imagine Dragons to seeing Lauren Daigle, or listening to Lauren Daigle. I'm telling you, going in person, 10 times the experience, right? But you can't, if you go to the show and then you try to come back and be like, oh no, like it was this and they did that, and people are just like, oh, cool. But you like, until you go, we can't really articulate it. It's just an it's an event, it's an experience, and I'm an event and experience, junkie, and I love just going places and seeing cool things. But really quick, if you guys don't know, Equip Expo, little plug for that again. You can save 50% off with our code Brian, and if you guys register, super appreciate that. We'll try to leave a link in the description. But come on down, come meet Steven, come meet myself. We'll be there October 18th through the 21st, and it'll be a good time. But Steven, I got to get running, my friend. Appreciate you more than you know, and I'll definitely be talking to you before you know it. All right.
Sounds good. Y'all have a great day.
All right, guys. We'll button it up right here, and we'll kick it back to Marty down in the ATL, and appreciate Steven joining the show. So guys, thanks for listening. As always, don't forget to leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. If you guys can just hit tap on that really quick, we appreciate that. If you guys are enjoying the content, let us know, leave us a review, and let us know how we're doing. So, all right, guys, we'll button it up right here. Thanks again for listening to this episode of the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. We look forward to catching up with you guys here on the next one.
Looking to maximize your production in the field?
Ballard Products has over 300 products that can help you get the most out of your efforts every day.
Ballard Products. Whether you are looking to get a better cut, keep your gear on your machine, keep your expensive equipment clean and safe, or just get the most out of your machines, Ballard has you covered. Ballard Products. Make sure to use Brian's 10 to save 10% on our complete line of gear. Jump onto our easy-to-use updated website at ballard-inc.com to get your gear ordered today. Keep grinding. Stay safe. And have a great season.
Ballard.
Thanks for taking the time to listen to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast with Brian Fullerton. We hope you enjoyed this production. If so, please consider leaving us a 5-star review for the show. While the techniques and ideas presented here are designed to help you grow a more successful and profitable business, no one can guarantee these results for you. We want to emphasize that entrepreneurship is not easy, and the ideas presented here are just the opinions of Brian Fullerton and his respective guests. No one can guarantee success for you. That being said, we hope the ideas presented here help you and motivate you to go on out there and crush it with your own business.
Fullerton Unfiltered Podcast.
Thanks for listening, and we hope to see you on the next episode.
This has been a Brian Fullerton and Mr. Producer production. Hey, a little treat for you today. Some bonus content from the Brian's Lawn Maintenance YouTube channel.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian here, Brian's Lawn Maintenance. Trust you guys are doing well. Hey, really quick, I wanted to do a fun video for you guys. This one talking about 12 different items for Father's Day that is coming right around the corner. So this is going to be a little bit of a buying guide. By the way, quick note, Father's Day is June 19th. So you got about 10 days out. So anything that you see in this video, make sure you order like over the weekend, over the next couple days, if you want to get it here in time. By the way, if you guys are a lawn bro watching the channel and you guys are one of my friends and you guys want to send this video to your wife, I totally get it. What I'm going to do is in the description box down below, leave links for everything from all the different websites, any coupon codes that I know that are working, and just the stuff that I've used over the years that I would want to receive for Father's Day myself. By the way, Liz, if you're watching this video, hint, maybe you can pick up some of these for me as well. All right, so let's go through our list here. I got my little cheat sheet, and then I'm going to put a little screenshot up here so you guys can see what they are real time. So number one brand I wanted to talk about was IsoTunes. So there's 3 different options you can get for your husband or the father in your life. Number one would be the IsoTunes Lynx. Those are the head cans. Those are the ones that go over the ear. Those are great for mowing, but during the summertime, they can get a little hot, a little clammy with the sweat ring around the ear. So I would encourage you to check out the Pro 2.0s. Those are going to be the best for sound quality and battery life. And then if you really want to splurge, check out the IsoTunes Aware Freeze. Those are the premium versions. Those are what we're rocking lately, and they're really, really nice. We have a code down in the description. Brian's 10 should save 10% off of those items. Let's keep going. Number 2, Cujo's. Cujo Yardwares and Cujo pants and Jag slip-on shoes. I don't know about you guys, but as a dude, I'm never buying stuff for myself, but I'll spoil everybody else. So what I would suggest is, hey, maybe take care of that other person in your life. Get them some nice clothes, get them some nice shoes while they're out there cutting grass all day long. Number 3, and I'll try to leave a link in the description on Amazon, get a Gerber multi-tool or a Leatherman multi-tool. There's different price points there, so you can spend $25 up to $110. Actually, Liz got that for a gift for me, I think around Christmas time a couple years ago, and I've been using it ever since. Another one going down the list here is a Craftsman socket set. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Craftsman is sold through Amazon, and most of that stuff you can get on Prime, which I'm trying to make sure that we get this stuff to your hands by the time Father's Day is actually here. There's different size sets and all that in between, but maybe consider a nice mechanic set from whatever brand. Craftsman is just what we rock and roll with. We have like a 159 piece socket set, mechanic set. I'll leave a link in the description down below for a couple great suggestions. Next up, another Father's Day gift item that anybody would want to have is a drill and hammer drill set. A bunch of different brands out there, as you can imagine, from Craftsman to DeWalt to Makita to Milwaukee, of course. I'll leave a link in the description. About $110, you're off to the races there. All right, we're gonna keep this thing going. If this is helpful and you're going through this list, hey, maybe a quick thumbs up. We really appreciate the support. Let me me know how we're doing. Are you guys picking up any of these items for your husband or somebody that's a father in your life? If so, leave me a comment down below if you guys appreciate a quick shopping list like this. Next up, I've got Ballard Inc. Ballard products. We have a lot of folks that use our Brian's 10 code on their website. A couple quick suggestions was a new 3-pound spool of trimmer line. It's just a fun extra gift, 30, 40, 50 bucks. But then also Ballard's Darwin's grip. You can get those off of their website. That is that white pull kind of trimmer handle that so many folks know and love. It's just a fun little extra gift. Probably wouldn't be the main gift, but if you want to give somebody a Darwin's grip and they are out trimming all day long, help them save their back so they can stand upright, that would be a quick little suggestion right there. Another quick one as I'm going through my list here, my cheat sheet would be Oakley sunglasses. The one that my guys and I all wear and rock is the Holbrook. They're a fashionable design and the price point's about 200 bucks. You can't go wrong with the Holbrooks. They fit almost anybody's face and they look good on anybody. It's just a tried and true pair of sunglasses from Oakley. Another quick one here that I don't have a link for on Amazon or anything like that is a range day rental. Now, I can't say certain words on the YouTube channel because we're gonna get doxxed, but you guys know what I'm saying. Pew pew. And a quick range day rental for an hour would be anywhere from 30 to 60 bucks. Not even. Usually it's about 20, 25 bucks for an hour of range rental. So maybe give them a pack of 50 rounds of 9 or 40 or 45 with a coupon or a little voucher for a 1 hour range day rental. I think that'd be really, really cool. A lot of guys are into pew pews. And then not only that, they just want to let off some steam. We've had a long 8 to 12 weeks of the spring rush. Guys, I'm kind of vouching for you here. Really quick, wives out there, if you want to get a range day rental, a lot of guys would appreciate that, okay? Another quick one here that I'm going through this list would be a job site speaker. Something like from Craftsman or DeWalt would do you really, really well. They're anywhere from 49 bucks to 149 bucks. My suggestion here again, shop from Amazon and get them on Prime. That way you'll get them here from Father's Day. But so many folks are doing landscaping, working in the garage, working out in the shed, fixing lawnmowers, sharpening lawnmower blades. You can't go wrong with a job site speaker. All right, we got 3 left here really quick. Number 1, I put a tool organizer. I was shopping Amazon and I went under their Father's Day gifts for under $100. When I was on that portion of the website, there was something that was really cool to me. It was a tool organizer. There was a shelf that had room from 3 to 5 drills. It's actually pretty dope. I've seen these pop out in a lot of people's garages and sheds and workbenches. It's kind of a cool idea. It was 75 bucks and I said, actually, that's pretty dope. I need to order one of those for myself. So a tool organizer. All right, second to the last one I put here is an Armor All cleaning kit. I found a really good kit there for about 40 bucks on Amazon. Same thing, they're all on Amazon because I want to make sure that you guys get these gifts in time for Father's Day if you're ordering them this weekend. Last but not least, this one's a little high on the price point, but I thought it was a pretty fun one. A lot of guys watching the YouTube videos, they love to grill. I've watched all these folks on Instagram. We call it #GrillGang. So they're grilling with their Traegers, their Charbroils, their whatever brand, obviously. So they all got the Traegers, they all got the smokers, and they all got these cool grills, right? So ladies, what I was suggesting was if it's in the budget or you want to splurge or whatever, maybe consider a pizza oven. There's a couple different options out there I saw under the Father's Day gifts from Amazon. Now these are like $400, $500, $600 just to be forewarned. And you know what? It's something different that you guys might be able to fire up on a Friday or Saturday night for family night. All right, guys, well, that's my quick top 12 gifts for the contractor, for the working man, for the father in your life. Hey, fellas out there, I just want to say happy Father's Day to all of you guys. I am a new father this year. This is my first Father's Day. We got a little 10-month-old baby, Emmy. She's growing like crazy, so I'm really excited about celebrating this day myself with my wife and my family. But that being said, guys, I'll leave links in the description down below. You guys can check out all these items here on Amazon, Home Depot, and all the different places that you can, Oakley and all that fun stuff. But that's my shopping guide. That's my quick buying guide. So maybe send it over to your wives really quick if you guys want to use the share button. Videos like this, by the way, don't usually perform very well on the algorithm because there's not super exciting like mowing footage or landscaping footage. So before you guys jump off, if you want to hit the thumbs up and maybe just leave a quick comment, hey, thanks for the list, Brian. That's how I know you guys watched the video the whole way through. I'd really appreciate that. At least this video can get out a little bit more versus YouTube just kind of burying it down on the internet because it's just a very dry, helpful how-to video, right? All right, guys, well, that's what I got for you today. Happy Father's Day here coming up on June 19th. I look forward to catching up with you guys here on the next video.